Our lesson today is on Saint Gregory the Great, the Pope. Gregory called himself the servant of God. This humble Pope provided steadfast guidance for the Church and the city of Rome as they struggled after the city's fall. In the year 540, Gregory was born into a family that had already known its share of greatness. Two of his ancestors had been Pope, and his father was one of the most affluent men in Rome. At age 30, Gregory became prefect of Rome, distinguishing himself with his exceptional management skills and unwavering integrity. After Gregory's father died in 575, he used his family's wealth for the benefit of others, turning their estate into a monastery, beginning a chapter that he would later refer to as the happiest of his life. He abandoned the world of politics to serve as a monk. 15 years later, Gregory became Pope, a position that demanded political and spiritual leadership in the power vacuum of that era. Jesus provided guidance through internal problems among the people of Rome, including floods, starvation, the plague, as well as external, combating invading armies of Germanic Lombards and territorial advances from the Byzantine Emperor. Although he was politically assertive, Gregory also displayed the compassion for the underprivileged. He provided food and clothing to the impoverished and defended the religious freedom of the Jewish people under his rule. After seeing Anglo-Saxon slaves for sale in the market of Rome, Gregory also became an ardent advocate for sending missionaries to England, serving as a missionary there himself for a time. Pope Gregory was a prolific writer whose works were influential in the medieval period. During his lifetime, he penned over 800 letters and authored accounts on the lives of the saints and other religious works, including a 6-volume commentary on the Book of Job. He was also involved in church music, writing many songs and hymns, and is most notably associated with the Gregorian chant. As Gregory advanced in years, he suffered from painful gout and gastritis, but continued to dictate letters and take care of church business. Because of the leadership and direction Gregory provided for not only the church, but also the people of Rome as a whole, he was canonized immediately after his death in 604. For his steadfast guidance, he is one of the few saints that have been granted the title of Great. He is portrayed in the basilica in a lunate window in the crypt church, also in the St. Catherine of Alexandria chapel, and the baldachin of the great upper church. It was also Gregory the Great who began the problems for Mary Magdalene, Mary of Bethany, and the unnamed woman of ill repute. You will remember that he was the one who conflicted those 3 women, so that to this day Mary of Magdala was thought to be a prostitute or a whore, when in fact She was a high-born lady. She was never a prostitute. But Pope Gregory said it so many times and was in his papers that he was believed, because so many other things he wrote were true, and there were so few errors in everything he wrote that people just took it as fact that though she was high-born, she became a whore to Jesus. But we know that this is not true. Neither was Mary of Bethany, sister to Lazarus. She was not a whore either. What the men of the church do to us once we are gone is horrific. Peace be with all of you.